Hello, my friends. It's so good to be back here again. Thank you so much for always tuning in to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your love and your support so far. You guys have been awesome, and I really appreciate you. And also, don't forget, this is Safron Media, and we are in the business of giving you the latest, the hottest, most reliable, authentic news. If you want most exciting, reliable news, this is where you should be. And also, don't forget to share this with your friends and your family so they don't miss out on the trending and exciting news in Nigeria and beyond. And yes, don't forget that Governor Obaseki, the embattled governor of Edo State, has been through thick and thin in the course of his re-election. And of course, we already know that he has been struggling with some court issues as regarding not contesting in the platform of the PDP also. But right here, there's a breaking news that you would love to hear, because the Rivers State High Court, Supreme Court, has actually strike out the suits against him. So congratulations to him, because he's now ready and free to, run in the APC primaries. And of course, don't forget that APC Victor Giadom has some issues with becoming he's a purported chairman of the APC, and he still has issues with that. And he went with the chairman of the chief of Governors Forum, that is Dr. Kayode Fayemi, the governor of Ekiti State, to see the president. And of course, we'll bring details of that to you. And also, Ondo, Inec rejects APC's primary election notice. Well, we'll bring all that details to you shortly. But before then, if you haven't subscribed, please ensure you hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, because your thumbs up will mean you saw this video and you liked it. All right, guys. Okay, let us get into the details of the news to hear why the court has actually freed Governor Obaseki to run in the PDP, and also why Victor Giadom and Governor Kayode Fayemi had to see President Buhari, and also why Inec rejected APC primary election notice. All of this you'll be enjoying in a moment. Don't stay tuned and relax. Okay, guys. Well, first off, breaking news: the Federal High Court in Port Harcourt on Wednesday has struck out a suit seeking to bar Governor Godwin Obaseki from contesting the Edo State People's Democratic Party's governorship primary scheduled to hold for Thursday. The court took the decision after parties to the suit agreed out-of-court settlement and withdrew the matter, which was before Justice E.O. Obile. Counsel of the plaintiff in the matter had earlier sought for leave of the court to settle with the defendants, which counsels for the defendant did not object. The court took a recess in the morning to allow parties in the suit amicably settle their contentions out of court. But the court, upon resuming on the matter in the afternoon, struck out the suit after the plaintiff's lead counsel, D.C. Dinwigwe, SAN, withdrew the suit on the grounds that all parties had settled amicably. Justice Obile commended the parties for settling out of court, adding that it was the proper thing to do. So, as regards Governor Godwin Obaseki, the party actually came back to the court and decided to settle out of court. I hope this actually works out well at the end. And also, let us say the reason why Victor Giadom and Governor Kayode Fayemi has gone to see the president, and what is the outcome of their meeting with the president, because of course we know that Victor Giadom has actually been forcing himself to be the chairman of the APC, the national chairman, since the suspension of Comrade Adams Oshiomhole. So it is no longer news, and there's been a lot of issues as regarding who is the real APC national chairman. All of this you'll see shortly. Okay, Ekiti State Governor Kayode Fayemi, don't forget he is the leader of the Governor's Council of the APC. And yes, he has this time around one of those laying claim to the position of the acting national chairman of the ruling All Progressive Congress, Victor Giadom, are said to be making frantic efforts to meet the president, Buhari. The two of them were said to have visited the presidential villa in Abuja on Tuesday, but were unable to meet with the president. They were said to have met the chief of staff to the president, Professor Ibrahim Gambari. Recall that Victor Giadom had early on Tuesday issued a statement calling for a meeting of the National Executive Council, which he said would hold inside the presidential villa on Thursday. So we're yet to get the details of if the National Working Committee are actually going to hold a meeting on Thursday, which is tomorrow, for this meeting as regarding what Victor Giadom has asked them to actually gather for. But of course, they got to the villa and could not meet the president. Well, details of that will come to you shortly, just as we get more details about their visit to the presidential villa and to see President Buhari. And also, Ondo in the Inec has refused to accept the date for APC primaries. Why is that so? This also you're going to get shortly. Alright, the Independent National Electoral Commission has rejected the notice of governorship primaries sent to it by the All Progressive Congress. The electoral body hinged its decision on the fact that the notice was signed by only the party's acting national secretary. It said that it was contrary to the Commission's guidelines, which require that such notice should be jointly signed by the national chairman and national secretary of the political party. The Commission conveyed its position to the APC in a letter dated June 22, 2020, and signed its secretary, Mrs. Rose Oriara Anthony. The letter marked INEC/DEPIM/APC/522/1T3, while the title read, that is reply notice of conduct of primaries, was addressed to the party's national chairman. In rejecting the notice, INEC asked the APC to issue a fresh notice that will comply with its guidelines. The letter read, please refer to your letter with reference APC/NHDQ/INEC/19/020/013, which was received by the Commission on June 18, 2020. The Commission notes that your notice scheduling the conduct of APC Ondo State Governorship Primary on July 20, 2020 was signed by only the acting national secretary. This is contrary to the provision of Article 4.4 of the Commission's regulations and guidelines for the conduct of party primaries, which requires that such notice shall be jointly signed by the national chairman and national secretary of the political party. Accordingly, your party is advised to issue an appropriate notice for the conduct of its Ondo State Governorship primary in line with relevant provisions of the regulations and guidelines for the conduct of primaries. So that is it, guys. We've heard it from Ondo State. INEC has refused to accept APC's letter requesting for their primaries to be done on the 20th of June. But of course, we know APC has too many issues, especially as regarding who really their national chairman is since the suspension of Comrade Adams Oshiomhole. Well, that is it. What can we do about that? We just hope that APC is able to run in the Edo State governorship election. So they have to quickly put their house together, or else they'll be sidelined, just as it happened to them in River State. So that is it, guys. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Please don't endeavor to drop your comments. We'll be waiting to hear, and also be waiting to read from you. You guys have been simply awesome. If you've not dropped any comment, please endeavor to do so, as we'll be waiting to hear from you. And also don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate your time so far. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.